The Bakersfield Condors start postseason play in 2 weeks, but before that, they've got to finish up 4 games in 8 days, 3 on the home ice, and the guys can finish anywhere from 3rd to 5th in the Pacific Division. So what do? You bring in the big guns.
Woo!
Joining us in studio.
Let's go. I'm finally at the Mike Hart
Hughes.
desk on ABC. This is unbelievable. Bakersfield, thank you for having me back. 18 years I've been coming to Condors Town, Mike.
And you're finally on our set.
I'm finally on your set. This is
How
amazing.
Is this even
Thank you for having me back.
When was the last time you were here?
It was a couple years ago. We did kids game one
right.
day.
But it was 2019. Are we talking? It's been 3 years.
It's been a couple of years, yeah. I've missed Bakersfield. You know, in all seriousness, I've had such a great relationship with this team, this community. I came here, I'll never forget, Matt Riley said, hey, we'll bring you in. If it works, great. If it doesn't, it'll still be funny. And that was 17 years ago. So I've been grateful to be part of this community.
You know, you're coming back tonight for your first in-person. Now, you have done a couple of other events since the crowds and everything started coming back. What was that like for you? I mean, were you able to drop right back in it?
The first game I did was actually in Vegas, and I had a hazmat suit on with a gas mask.
We had video of that. That's right.
I was like, is this appropriate? I rip it off, and the fans are like, let's go. It was this sort of unleashing, and I think we're layering that right now. The more we go to the games, the more we're getting comfortable, and people are bringing the cheer at a whole new level.
You know, you're back, as you said. You're not a young man anymore.
Woo!
As bright as you used to be. And the great part was when I asked you, I said, can you come down? You said, I got to stop off at the Cairo first.
Yeah. Got to keep the body lean.
Little adjustment, is that what it was?
This tempo, you know what I mean? I'm going out there giving it everything I have for the fans, so you got to get them going. And
anyone that sees you doing it knows that you give everything you got.
You know, I think I've always learned you feed off the fans and their energy, and the more you give them, the more you like, oh, I got to keep going here. You know what I mean? And tonight's a big night. It's obviously the fans love their hockey here, so let's come out and support the boys.
Yeah, and once again, we highlighted this.
What's this? Oh, wait, what?
The King of Cheer.
Yeah.
That's right. What's been the response to the book?
Because
I know that people every now and again at your different locations, I see you with the book and fans snatching it up.
Well, yeah, first of all, they were shocked that I could actually write a book. But during the pandemic, I'd started it a long time ago. It's a collection of short stories. There's pictures, don't worry. And it's all the different stories and anecdotes, the highs and lows, the big moments, the fun. There's some really fun Bakersfield stories in here, some of the different moments here. So,
and you'll be signing those tonight?
I'll be selling these tonight before the game at 6 o'clock for about 35, 40 minutes, and then after the game, so fans come on down, say hi. You know, Bakersfield, I've always appreciated the fun and the support, Condors Town, so. Excited to be back.
You know, have you thought about a follow-up edition?
After everyone in Bakersfield has one, I'll work on the next one.
How about the art of entertainment?
The art of the cheer.
The art of the cheer.
The art of the cheer. It's all about spreading cheer. It is, though, right? And the cheer you give is the cheer you get. And tonight, you're all going to get a cheer.
Let me ask you this: do you
I
find?
Who wrote that?
Yeah, that's beautiful.
I know.
We do obviously have different players on the roster. Do the current guys hear stories from the former guys about you? So when you arrive, they kind of, or do they see you when they've played in different places?
Yeah, there's always a funny moment where you'll see a guy like by the locker room. They're like, wait a minute, I played junior and I saw you like 8 years ago in Red Deer somewhere funny, and then a couple of guys will be like, oh, there's this guy. They're like, who? And then they're like, oh, the T-shirt guy. The
T-shirt guy.
So I love this. There's a lot of the guys that used to play here that still live here. I see them at the games, and that sort of camaraderie, helps come back and feel like you're part of something.
Very, very good. Cameron Hughes, the super fan, the king of cheer. He is in the house tonight. Puck drops at 7, the door's at 6.
Let's go, Condors.
There's nothing else to say. Good to see you, man.
Mike Hart in the house. Thank you for having me.
I will see you
Bakersfield,
tonight.
let's go.